Alright guys, welcome back to my channel here, Mo Better Mo Faster. Was working on just finished up a project, was going to start editing today to get that posted here, but last night went to work and the Goblin strikes again. He threw a code, started cutting boost, lost power. So I'm going to do a little video here first with finding out what's going on with him. So let's walk out here to the Goblin and do some investigation. Alright. Cylinder 2 misfire detected. Come on. Random multiple cylinder misfire detected. Okay. Well, that doesn't tell me very much. Let's go ahead and clear that. Get out of this. Turn it off. And like what's been the way this little guy's been treating me lately, hasn't been giving me much information to go off of to figure out what the heck is going on with him. So it seems like what we have here is a failure to communicate. This little car isn't telling me what's wrong with him. He's just saying, hey, I don't feel very good. So it's up to me and my knowledge of cars and my brains to try to figure out what's going on. So I guess we'll start by pulling some plugs and figure out what I can find. So of course now as I go to try to start dealing with this, it decides to start raining on me. So there's one code that I saw. They said number 2, so I'll start pulling that one. Maybe. Holy crap. I got silicone on there. The lubricant, why is it not coming off? Being stubborn. Alright, so got the plugs out. Number 1 cylinder. And number 2, which was the misfire. Come on, focus. There we go. Okay. Number 3. Focus. Come on, camera. There we go. Really? Focus. There we go. Okay. And last but not least, number 4. All very similar look. Focus. Really? Okay. Well, all my coils, yeah, we're a little stuck. What I noticed is the boot protecting stuff, silicone that I put in there, baked and became a glue. Why they're getting that dang hot, I don't know. I'm gonna have to clean those up a little bit and put some more better stuff in there. I think I'm gonna have to run to the store and see if I can't get some better stuff to put on there than this cheap dollar little 99-cent little packet. Just 1 and 2 was really gooped on there, but I'm gonna go see if I can't pick up some new plugs, some new boot protectant. This little stuff is what I put on there last time. I'm gonna get some more and coop those things back up on the new plugs and see if it's just a bad plug or plugs. See if I can't find the upgraded version, the NGK's laser iridiums instead of these Bosches. I've used these Bosches the last couple times. The last time I wasn't too thrilled. They only went about 25,000 miles and were toast. But now, of course, my car at that time was running like garbage. Running a bunch of oil and coolant and whatever through it. So that's not surprising that they were caked up and nasty. So I figured I'd give them a shot again, because that is the factory, oops, sorry guys, that is what the manufacturer not requires, but recommends. So figured I'd give them another shot. Being that I'm not really running all kinds of crazy, I did upgrade to high performance, high power coils, and maybe that's just too much for these plugs. So check it out and see. I bought these as a set. I bought the plugs and the coils together are 6s. Oh, focus. So anyway, I figured they would be matched to where they would work well together, but I'm kind of thinking, well, one or more of those plugs are bad. If not, I've got another set of coils I can slap on this thing, and just stock or original equipment type coils. See if maybe that cures it. If that does, then I kind of diagnosed what my problem is one of my coils. But we'll see. I'm going to start with a new set of plugs, see if I can't track down the better NGKs. Last time I checked into them, nobody had them in stock, so we'll see what we can do. Alright guys, I'm going to head to the store and see what we can find. Alright, so I went to the store. They did not have the plugs that I wanted to get, so I only got like a little over 600 miles on these plugs. They shouldn't be bad. They didn't look bad. And same with the coils too. Brand new high power coils. You know what? I'm gonna hold off for now. I'm gonna go back home, have some dinner with the family, spend some time with the family, go back out and take a look at it. Went back out and upon a closer inspection of my coils, I found a little pinhole in the number 2 coil. With just a very faint little, white burning, burnt dust look. Just very faint. It was like almost a shadow. Could it really be? Somehow I got a pinhole in one of the coil boots. And could it really be that simple? Put the plugs back in. Put more silicone on there. On the plugs. Swapped number 2 cylinder plug and coil to number 4. Cleared codes, fired it back up, went for a drive. Still having the same problem. Start getting some boost, start getting on a little bit on the throttle, and misfire and cut boost. Loss of power. Alright, turn around, go back home. Check the codes. Sure enough, number 4 cylinder. Misfire. Alright, well I got a used set of coils that I had on there before all the rebuild. You know what? They were working pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw them back in there. Give it a shot. Threw them back in there and went for a drive. I got all my power back. No misfire. It's a ripper again. Holy crap. Put me in the back seat. Hang on, have fun. Yes! Alright, so, FYI, check your coil boots. Look for little burn marks, little shadows, little white shadows. You may have a pinhole. Brand new coil. I'm going to be trying to get a hold of ECS Tuning, where I got those coils from, see if they can't send me a replacement coil. Because that's bullcrap. Should not have a pinhole in it. It should be good to go for a good 30,000 miles or more. So, anyway, yeah, buddy. back up and running. Goblin's ripping. Now I'm going to get a hold of the tuner dyno guy tomorrow morning or afternoon, whenever I get up after work tonight, and try to set it up for dyno. See what this little guy's putting to the ground. I'm guessing somewhere over, just over 200, like 210, right in there. Had one of my coworkers ride with me, driven some higher performance vehicles, and also has been in the passenger seat of some of these said vehicles, and he's thinking it's putting down more like 250 to 280. I don't think so, because I'm not tuned. I'm only around 8 to 10 boost, stock boost. Yeah, I don't see it. At the highest, I would think a 220. But this thing is only full tank of gas and 2 passengers, driver and passenger, about 2,500 pounds. So 200 horsepower could feel like 250 in a heavier car, say 4-door Subaru or said such type thing. So yeah, hopefully in the next couple days I'll get it set up to where we can get a video up and see what this little ripper's putting down. All right, guys, enjoy your rest of your day. Have a good night. Like, subscribe. Let's try to build this channel up. Let's get some doing more stuff. Have some more fun. Look to try to start getting in some car meets now. Some restrictions are letting up with stuff going on in the world today. So want to try to get out there and start getting more involved in that stuff again. Try to get this little guy out there in some of these said meets. Maybe if Firebird, the drag strip opens up, maybe we can get out there in one of the events and put this little guy down the track and see what kind of time he runs. But yeah, gonna be doing more stuff. Like I said, I've got a intake set up, conical filter that I want to get set up on the my little Hyundai Elantra for my wife. That's going to be coming here real soon. I've got a job possible lined up, little Ford Escort, transmission swap. So that's going to be coming. Like I said, the project I just got done doing for a coworker of mine, this is 94C 1500 Chevy pickup. Did some brakes, AC charge, some light lens replacement, headlight upgrade, stuff like that. So that I will be getting uploaded here soon, in the next couple days, pending that this dyno thing doesn't come up, and because that'll probably end up being before that if I can get this other one. But I'll get more content uploaded, and I'll try to be more consistent and say at least once a week, trying to upload some more content for you guys. All right, keep watching, keep tuning in. We'll keep things mo better, mo faster. See you next time, guys. All right, guys, welcome back to Mo Better, Mo Faster. Ended up having a little bit of snafu. A project that I was working on that I recorded for you guys was about going to deal with the editing. Got about halfway through editing everything, about ready to post it. Went back in the next day to try to finish it up, and it is gone off my phone, along with a bunch of screenshots and everything else. It just vanished from my phone. I cannot figure out what happened to them, what's occurring there, why I've lost data off of my phone. But unfortunately, that project, that content I had for you guys is gone. Kind of bummed out about that. because there was a lot of good content on there as to stuff I've been doing. Sorry about the delay on another video, and that's what I talked about in my last video. Was, you know, I was in the middle of that, went back to get into it, and now it's gone. So anyway, well, what I got for you guys today is I got my new coil in for the Mini Cooper. Coils, these high performance coils I got are from the Bavarian Motorsports high performance coils. So, and I have found, going back to my stock coils, now that I've rebuilt the top end and new turbo and all the other upgrades I've done to this car, now I'm really noticing what the benefit is of the high performance coils. Over about 4,500 RPM, I do notice the difference in power and performance between the stock coils to these high performance coils. Above 4,500, it doesn't continue accelerating. It does feel like a loss of power compared to these high performance coils. These high performance coils, the little bit of time that I did actually use them, which actually got them above 4,500 RPM, was probably a matter of maybe 50 miles. And then started noticing a misfire. It ended up throwing a check engine light, and it was hitting my boost cut. Come to find out that the car has factory boost cut, which is nice. Nice to know that safety feature is there, so if I do have a major malfunction, like the pinhole or bad coil or bad plug or something like that, that it will protect itself and cut power. So, but anyway, the little bit that I did get a chance to get it above, 5,000 RPM under heavy throttle, I noticed that it pulled all the way up to redline. It wanted just to keep going and going and going. Now I've been driving around the last 4 days or so on the stock coils again, and realized it just it doesn't really fall on its face, but it's a noticeable power drop. Above 4,500, you notice that drop in power. So I'm excited to get these new coils back on there, get it to its better potential, and I'm still trying to find somebody that will allow me to be able to record, the content, that the time on the dyno, to get this car dyno to see what it's actually putting down, get my good baseline, and then start trying to really research and trying to figure out how to get this thing maximized efficiency and power. My goal right now with this little guy is I want to try to see if it break 300 horse, and I just got to find somebody that's willing to do it and has the ability, the software and the equipment to be able to do that test and tune, to be able to get that power out of it. I know it's capable with the modifications I've got done. It's capable of hitting 300, if not a little bit more. Just these mail order tunes and everything you can get, they're not going to do it because of the safe tune. They don't know what people have done to their cars, whether there's actual modifications to them like they suggest they be done or not. So they do a safe tune for liability reasons, to cover their own butt so people don't get it, flash their ECU, and oh crap, their engine blew up because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. I've done what I need to do to be able to get to the horsepower I need, or I want to get to. I just need somebody to actually get it there. And from my research and everything, these mail order tuning software, they'll flash your ECU or mail your ECU to them, and they reflash it and then send it back to you. All of them, they're a safe tune because they don't have access to the physical vehicle to be able to make sure that it works and be able to maximize what you got. And that's what I'm trying to find, somebody that can do it. I want to find somebody that's got the dyno and got the software to be able to tune my car properly. I don't want that mail order just, oh, well, here it is, this will work for you, kinda. This will get you some more power, but it's not going to maximize what I have. And that's what I want to find. I know there's the guys out there that do it. I so far have not been able to find anybody near me that's able to. I have put the question out, an inquiry out to a shop in Colorado. Hopefully they will be able to figure out how to do it, to get the software to do it, or they'd be willing to take on the challenge to do it. I would really be honored and excited to have them work their magic. They do a lot of awesome stuff. I'm not going to say anything of who at this point, for legality reasons, until it's verified that they're going to do it. And then I've got to work it out to make the trip there. It's about an 800-mile trip. I can make it in about 10 to 12 hours. Not a big deal. It's down there by Denver. So the trip's not going to be too big of a deal. It's just a matter of if they have the software to be able to work with my ECU to get into it and to actually tune it properly. So I'm waiting to hear back from those guys. Looking forward to it. I'm really excited and hoping that they can and will, because they are awesome at what they do. They are passionate about what they do, and they know what the heck they're doing. They've done a lot of awesome work. And anyway, so gonna move forward here. Let's get these new coils in this car and get it ripping again. All right, new coils. There's the 3 and then the new one. Walk out here to the car. There's my little slick 50. Oh, new thing I've done on this is I added some new decals. I don't know how well you can see that, guys. With God, all things are possible. And then I added this one also. Believe it or not, I found these at Walmart for just a few dollars for the package of them. So that is awesome. There's Goblin. Alright, so in addition, we also found this one. And we got this on the Suburban here. The family rig. Thanks and everything, absolutely. Alright. I'm going to set these little guys down right here. Get into this car. Pretty sure. Yep, already unlocked it. Alright. That's something else I got to do. This little boost gauge is making some noise, and it sounds like it's got an actually internal leak. So I've got another kind of beat up got that sticker. This one, pray more, worry less. Absolutely. But anyway, got that. I got another kind of beat up boost gauge. It's a glow shift. I actually kind of like the looks of it better. But oh, before I get into this, I discovered that we ended up having some pretty heavy rain come through the last couple days, and I found that my sunroof drains, mainly the one here on the driver's side, was leaking. You can kind of, I don't know if you can see that oh yeah, you can probably see that discoloration there. It was soaking my headliner. All this discoloration here, absolutely just soaking into my headliner here. can't really see anything there. But it was actually soaking all this up in here. It was dripping from right here. But it was running down back behind here, all the way down. Oops, sorry about moving around so much, guys. But it was running all the way down back along this pillar here. It was actually dribbling out right here. I don't know if you can see that dribble mark right there. But it was a steady stream coming out from here by the hood latch here, running down into the floorboard. But it was also running back behind this panel and just pooling back underneath my floor mat here. Which it looks like it's pretty well dried up now, which is good. Had this floor mat out yesterday, with all the doors open and everything, letting it dry out. But yeah, so I pulled this panel off. There's a little screw back behind the airbag indicator there, and then this thing just pops off. You gotta be careful your wiring for your tweeter if you got that equipped within your car. But pulled this seal down and out of the way, it just pulls right off. I had to pull this headliner down underneath here, right up in about in here, about this far up in here, was where the drain tube hooks. It's a rubber tube that hooks from up in here to a metal line that runs down the pillar of the car. Well, that little rubber part had come off and it kinked, and what little bit was getting through was just dumping down and soaking my headliner. The other side was starting to do it. It was kinked, but it didn't come off, so I ended up fixing that. But I ended up reconnecting it, shoving it way on there, getting rid of the kink. So I got that draining properly, so my sunroof should not be leaking anymore. And I poured a bunch of water down, and then I washed the car, and I didn't notice any moisture coming back through again. So that was a definite benefit. It didn't take but 5 minutes to really get in there to it. Like I said, it was just that one screw. Oh, I had to take a couple screws out of the visor as well to be able to pull that headliner down enough to get to it. So I'm going to try to, got this little stick here, I'm going to try to set this in a place for you guys to where you can see what I'm doing, but I don't have to hold this. Let's see here, where can I stick this to where it's going to stand up on its own. There we go. Alright. Sweet. Little anniversary gift my wife got me. A little selfie stick. Alright. Get these old coils out of here. Or the factory coils. They've been working well still. But just not enough. Don't hold the voltage output up at higher RPM. Get those guys off of there. My new. And by the way, I already have put the silicone in on those already. So if you guys were wondering, hey, you didn't do that and he's gonna get stuck again. Nope, I got it. Plenty of it in there. Oh, come on, line up. There it goes. That's one thing that's really nice about this. It's quick and easy interchange of these coils. I've noticed that these things got a really good seal, so when you first put them on, they tend to capture that air in there and they pop right back up. I'll wait a little bit and see if those suckers pop back up on me again. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to check my oil. That's one thing with you, if you own a Mini, you want to do this regularly because they do tend to consume oil. And if you're not paying attention to it on a regular basis, you will run out of oil. Yep, it's getting about that time. The oil, get that fresh oil. Get the oil change done. Only got a little over 1,000 miles on it, but yeah, it's about that time. I got to get it taken care of here. Oh, a leak coming from my PCV line, obviously. Got oil on my valve cover coming from PCV hose over here. All over my valve cover on this side. That's not cool. I know I gotta get a new valve cover for this too. That's another regular issue with this R56 second generation Mini Coopers. And another problem area is this valve cover. Mainly the PCV valve system, that they'll end up leaking all over the place. And the little valving system that's in here goes bad, and so it just blows out the oil everywhere. And that's what it's looking like it's starting to do to me. It's starting to blow it out over here and back around here. Yeah, boy. Alright. Anyway, got the new coils in there. I'm gonna fire this little guy up. Probably not good to have that there. Up. Differential is making noise. Gotta get that taken care of soon. Alright. Alright. Well, Thanks again for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Look forward to doing more stuff with you. I really got to get this video posted right away before my phone decides to dump it or whatever it's doing. But just bear with me. Sorry about that. As things progress here, channel gets bigger and better. Get things going, get more projects, get better equipment, better camera and stuff. We'll make this bigger and better. Mo better, mo faster, more fun. Let's keep hanging with me. Let's keep it going. Tell your friends about it. Like, subscribe. Appreciate it, guys. God bless. Have a great day.